Hey, what's up everybody? Happy Friday night. Welcome to the live broadcast. I saw somebody in the comments say, is this in LA? This is in Denver. Sorry I'm a little bit late tonight. I was helping Linda. I was coaching her a little bit. She was playing pickleball. She's gotten a lot better. Proud of her. I did not play tonight. I took the night off so I could be healthy for this weekend. What up, Tony? What up, T. Lucero? Paredes boys, what up? Dreambert, Ed Storm, PX. The biggest news of the week for me is that I got my car back. We took a cruise to Colorado Springs a couple weeks ago. Car didn't feel right. I took it in. They said it would be about $2,000 to fix it. He called me back and said it would be about $4,000 to fix it. And then at the very end, it was $6,400. Let me see. New water pump, oil pan seal. They had to take out, there was a leaky gasket. They had to take out my transmission in order to get to that gasket. That's bad news. Yeah, and then Linda was like, we should have just taken that money and put it down as a down payment on a different car. I didn't have anything to say to that, but this is my favorite vehicle I've ever had. It feels so good to have it back. It feels so dialed in. The amount of adventures I've had in this thing, the amount of time behind the wheel. I play video games. I love to play video games. I like racing games like Gran Turismo. This is the car that I feel the most comfortable driving in. This is the car that helped me get through that crash when we saw it in LA, when those two cars hit each other on the highway. I was like weaving through the debris. That's this vehicle. This thing has just kept me safe in so many scenarios. All the nights on Skid Row, all the nights on 6th Street Bridge, South Central LA. So many adventures. Over 12 years of adventures. I love this thing. I've been in so many different rental cars. Even in the past 6 months, so many rental cars. This feels like home. And this car is like a friend of mine. So happy to have it back. So happy to see so many familiar faces in the chat. What up, Uni? What up, Sub Spaceship? You a fish? Hey, thanks for that. What up, Linda? What up, Rizzler? PX Dave? Missy? It's been a while since somebody said you a fish to me. What up, Subby? Natalie, did you still pay that $6K? Yeah. It ended up being $6,400. I said to the dude, I was like, that's like a down payment on a new car. He was like, well, at least you don't have car payments. I was like, this was the total. The thing that really sucked about it was I had taken it to 2 different places to get quotes. They both quoted me about $2,000. They were like, could be $2,000, could be $2,700 once it's all said and done. And then what happened was I took it in. This vehicle, they used to do, BMW used to be in cahoots with Jeep. So when they originally made this, they had a BMW transmission in it, which is amazing. Feels amazing. The gasket that was leaking was underneath that, so they had to pull the transmission all the way out in order to get to that gasket. If anybody remembers when I was in Colorado Springs and I was like, it kind of smells hot, the gasket was inside turning and throwing oil around. And so they had to reseal the oil pan. They had to fix that gasket. Once they were in there, they saw that there was a piece of plastic laying there, and it was for my timing chain. And so they had to replace that. Different water cooler. Linda and I just sat there. We didn't like the rental car. We had like a Buick rental car. We were like, we can't wait to get back to the Jeep. But then once I got back to the Jeep, Linda's like, we need to get you in something that's more affordable to fix, because you're not going to stop breaking vehicles. I was like, but we just got this back and it's perfect. Ooh, I missed it. Thank you, Donald Fielding. Respect, fearless leader, and all the homie. Hey, Donald, thank you, man. Appreciate that. What up, Donald? And thank you, Linda Clem. What up? Thank you so much for the 10. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. Good to see you. What up, Julie? Subby, Rizzler, Dream, Capios, Ed. What up, Sonia? Also, Linda said she would come out with me tonight after pickleball. She was like, you want me to just, because I had all my phones, she was like, do you want me to just come out? And I was like, no. You need to go home and sleep. Jeep and BMW, what could go wrong, right? That's the two of those together are just, you just hit the expensive button. We don't know how, but you did it. Hey, what up, Ellie? Good to see you. What up, Krylid Crisis? Bar chains. All right, let's get the cruise started. Enough of the talking. I'm going to be live tonight. I'm also going to be live tomorrow night. This hoodie I have on, I love it. It's it looks orange, but it's actually peach. I like the wrists on it have little buttons, and then it opens on the back. I think it's really cool. I don't wear a lot of color. Everybody, when I wear color, everybody acts like it's a holiday or something. What up, Hank? What up, KD? Julie? Jeepy's in here. What up? All right, let's cruise for a little bit, and then I'll cruise more and talk less. I'm going to be live tomorrow night as well, so if you want to cruise with me tomorrow night, you are invited. Ooh, it looks like somebody threw a rock through this. Look at the door. Is that the mail slot? I can't tell. This is the parking lot that I drove into when we didn't know who was performing at Empower Field. And then I asked somebody on the street, and they said it was The Weeknd. Right behind where I am is where the Denver Broncos play. And Linda's birthday is coming up in September. And so I got her preseason tickets to go see the Broncos. And that is going to be her first ever football game. It's going to be right here, Empower Field at Mile High. When I moved here, this was called Mile High Stadium. And then for a while it was Invesco. Now it's Empower Field at Mile High. She's gonna have fun. I don't know how many people have been to NFL games, but it's a lot of fun. If Linda was in here right now and I asked her to name 3 NFL players, I bet she couldn't do it. She does not follow sports like that. Who does Denver Broncos play? I think it's the Buccaneers. I'll have to check. I think it's the Bucks. I'm very happy with the trades that the Denver Nuggets had. The Denver Nuggets got rid of this guy that wasn't a huge fan favorite, Michael Porter Jr., and then they added a bunch of really good players. This back area right here, see that? Well, it looks like a kangaroo from this side, but that's a big Bronco there on top. And then this part of the field is where they shoot I guess they shoot the fireworks all along that back ridge. But we're going to be inside there watching it. I think it's the end of August. I'll have to check. You can't wait for football to start. How are the Vikings doing this year? I didn't see what their trades looked like. When I lived in Minnesota, I would watch the Vikings a lot, and that's when they had Randy Moss. And then there's a big rivalry in Minnesota with Green Bay Packers. You're either a Packers fan or you're a Vikings fan. It's like Bloods and Crips. You have to be one or the other. And the whole time that I was going to high school, I went to high school for like 6 to 8 months in Minnesota. It was all about Brett Favre kicking the Vikings' ass. And that's back when Green Bay was really good and the Vikings were not the greatest. And I lived in Woodbury, which is like kind of on the the eastern part of the state. So a lot of people were Green Bay fans because Green Bay or Wisconsin was just like 20, 30 minutes away. I would like to take everybody behind us and go back. Like some of these little side streets down here are cool. In the past, the reception's been terrible. So yeah, I'm gonna skip on that. When I go the other way, it's usually bad. I think tonight we're gonna take just a quick peek down the other side of Colfax and see what's going on. You're a big Chiefs fan, so don't blame. Chiefs have had a great last couple of years. We need Taylor Swift to come give us some good luck in Denver. So quiet there. That is exactly what I was thinking earlier. On my way here, I was like, man, this city is just so tame. Very quiet, especially for a Friday night. It's Friday at 11. And we're on basically like Federal and Colfax. Where if you live in Denver, these are two of like the bad streets, like for crime and whatever. Actually, hold on. It feels so good to be back in the Jeep. Everything that I do streaming wise is so dialed in for the Jeep. I've had this thing for over 12 years. I've been in every kind of scenario with it. Not to say that it can't surprise me, but it would be hard to surprise me. And yeah, this is going to be a chill night. I feel very relaxed. Linda was playing pickleball with like 12 other people. And so they had 3 different courts. And all of the teams were mixing up every, like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, something like that. So she got to play with all these different people. And that's what's fun about pickleball. It goes by so fast. Oh, geez. Jeez, that bus was on the two-wheel motion right there. Kind of like LA, they're knocking down, like this is a regular Denver house on the left. They're knocking stuff like that down and putting these newer style condos that are small, but they just go straight up in the air. Seems like they're doing that in a lot of cities, but look, it's sandwiched in between two regular houses. Or I guess that's a duplex. And this is Colfax, the infamous. What up, GH fan? Nancy, Subby, Christine, Horan, what up? Just rain. Rochester seems to be stuck in the corner. Things just pass over a lot. However, now it just started raining pretty hard. I really enjoyed the weather for the most part in Minnesota. It does get bitter cold, and in the summer sometimes the mosquitoes are as big as nickels. But 10,000 lakes, people own jet skis. People like to be active in the summer, which I like. But Denver's way more active. He renamed his main channel. Oh, that's true. My mom could not find me for over 8 months. Every time that I talked to her, she'd be like referencing 6th Street Bridge and all these old cruises. And so my mom didn't even put it together till recently that I renamed the channel to just Jeremy Reed. It hurt my algorithm a lot. So that's the thing with, like last summer when we were in LA cruising around, when we would have, 60,000 people watch or 80,000 people watch, the way that the YouTube algorithm works is it will offer you to the same audience that you just had. So if we did a weekend where we had, 60 or 80,000, that next week it would offer us to 60 or 80,000 people. If we, like last weekend, we had maybe 10,000 that watched or 16,000, something like that. It's only going to offer me to that same audience again. So it's definitely in the streamer's best interest to go look at exciting stuff so that the numbers spike up. I know a couple streamers that do kind of like breaking news streams. So it's like anything that's happening. Like earlier in the day, there was an explosion in LA at the sheriff's office. Since that was a topical thing, I could have put live breaking news, watching the situation in LA, and then a good looking thumbnail. We would get 12,000 people in here because it's a topical thing. So that's kind of the cheat code for YouTube, is like keep talking about what everybody else is talking about, because they'll give an audience to you that they think will stay. And that's the whole thing with YouTube, is watch time. If you clicked on my video, how long did you actually stay? Did you stay for 3 minutes? Did you stay for 3 hours? And that's how they kind of deem it being worth advertising, because they get more advertising money, and then they'll push your stream to more people. And then also the engagement. Like if we have people chatting, I know it just buffered there for a second. This part of Colfax doesn't have the best reception. And what will happen on this app is it'll just freeze like that. And then when the reception comes back, it will catch up. The other app I was using, it would do the buffer wheel. This one doesn't do that. It just freezes. And then whenever the reception jumps back on, then it just reconnects. I'm expecting that to happen a couple times during the ride. Hopefully not a lot. But yeah, this time last year I was in LA. My wife and I were living in Orange County. We'd been there for several years, and then we decided to give Colorado a try. So many good things happened to us within this last year, and it was kind of the perfect reboot for both of us. Now it's really kind of a coin flip to see where we go next. The place that we're living in right now, we just rented. We came to Denver just to see if we liked it, and if we liked it more than California. There are a lot of good things about Colorado. There are also a lot of things that we both like about California. And the biggest thing that Linda loves about California, I think, you have to ask her, but her family, number one. She has a ton of family and friends that live out there. But then the food. Like, there's so much food that she likes there, as far as like Asian markets and Asian restaurants and things like that. Denver has definitely not impressed her with the food, but the weather has been 10 out of 10. In Orange County, we basically had the same weather every night, rarely changed ever. And then tonight it was supposed to be sunny, basically clear skies. Out of nowhere, it just turned super dark and then started raining. And that we've been having that off and on pretty much all summer. Thunderstorms, lightning, and I like both a lot. I like severe weather, actually. I like hail and sleet and stuff like that. Legalize warmer weather. It's gonna be in the hundreds next week here in Colorado. This is Casa Bonita after dark. I kind of thought that the lights would be on. You can see the sky, but it is late. This says it was built in 1923. Or does that say 1973? Maybe 73. Let's go with 73. During the day, they have tons of lights on this, and the pink really pops. And then they spent a ton of money to get this fountain restored. There's a documentary that Linda and I watched on them restoring this. Not only the fountain, but the whole inside. And if you watch the documentary, I can't think of what it's called right now. Oh, the security guard is in there looking at us. Matt and Trey from South Park bought it. They grew up in Colorado. Oh, the security guard might come say hi to us. Oh no, he's just sitting right inside the door. They were expecting to put in like 4 or 5 million to restore this place. And once they got in, they realized that a lot of it was just like patched together over the years. And they put in 10 million, then they put in 20 million, then 30 million, then 40 million. I think it ended up being like 42 million at the end of it. And Linda and I went in, had dinner, watched the divers, watched all the shows. It was really cool. We finally have the Jeep back, which makes me happy. I love the bike hitch. This bike hitch is gonna get some miles on it this summer. And this is on East Colfax in Denver. And if you ever come to Colorado, you have to put this on the list of places to visit. It's so dope. It was cool before, but now that it's been restored and everything is like updated, it's worth it. Just plan on coming to Denver at least once in your life just to see the sights. It's cooler than Nebraska. What up, Michael Simpson? Kia ora to our new resident Kiwi, Jack and Neve. Hey! Stunning building. Lovely, they kept it. So, yeah, watch the documentary. Here, let me look up what the documentary is called. Because you need to check it out if you can. It's called Casa Bonita, mi amor. And so you can kind of see him. I guess we could maybe play the trailer. Here, let me play the trailer.
Folks, the Wi-Fi is booming. And everyone's
No, that's an ad. Hold on, I'll put it on after the ad.
New and existing customers.
This is IMDb, so they're making me watch the ad.
Mobile Premium Unlimited line.
Hello! Welcome to Casa Bonita. Anyone's parents divorced?
People call Casa Bonita the Mexican restaurant Disneyland.
When you grew up in Colorado, you just remember how awesome
He
it
says
was.
Casa. Casa
One day, I
Bonita.
could own Casa Bonita.
I am going to Casa Bonita.
Why do you think Casa Bonita is so important to Trey?
There are cliff divers, caves to explore. It made it feel like a dream.
Fans of Casa Bonita have been missing this iconic restaurant for more than a year.
The kid in me was just like, hey, you want to buy Disneyland? I could do that?
Creators of South Park purchased the iconic Casa Bonita, a fine dining restaurant.
Are you guys just playing around?
No, we are renovating and opening an amazing restaurant.
Welcome to Casa Bonita. Howdy, partner. Howdy.
And we can't afford to build that, so let's just get a dude to do that.
We've inherited this building that is fucked. $4 million for HVAC, new kitchen, that's probably in the 2 range.
Have you ever seen Kitchen Nightmares? This is what every
That's the
haircut
fountain
looks like.
right there in
It's the most
front.
dangerous thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
We have 2 days.
I expect all the drama to cease.
Oh my God, this isn't ready. Tensions are high.
Is like a possibility that it just never opens.
Yeah, it is.
I've never done anything like this.
Any savvy business person would say, get out now. That's not the point. I better go start making some new TV shows.
So, thank you for going to Casa Bonita. They should have an Eric Cartman statue, so they do. Maybe you already knew that, but yeah, there's a huge Eric Cartman statue inside. There's a ton of like nods to South Park all over. But when I came here in the 90s, it looked like this outside. They had the fountain like this, but underneath was just all of these decayed pipes and like building code nightmares, basically. It looked like they had their friend's uncle do it on the cheap and like patch it up. So yeah, when they came in to do the air conditioning and make sure that the kitchen was safe, they couldn't really keep much of the original anything. And so hence the $42 million renovation. Think about how much money that is. Like if you were just going to start something brand new. Or do you guys remember Rainforest Cafe, where you would go in and it kind of looked like you were eating dinner in a rainforest? You know, as much as that could be a real thing. In Denver, they used to have a Hard Rock Cafe. Or no, I'm thinking of the Mall of America in Minnesota. They had a Hard Rock Cafe, and then right next to it was Rainforest Cafe. And they were both big. Like in the 90s, both of those were huge. It's a good documentary to check out, because anybody that grew up in Colorado pretty much went there for some sort of an occasion. somebody's friend was having a birthday party or something. And right before I left to go to California, early 2000s, my friends threw me a going away party there at Casa Bonita. And it was amazing. Such a fun night. Then to take Linda there, it looks completely different. It's just way better now. Anything that was going on before has been improved, basically. What up, Rose? So yeah, this is Friday night on East Colfax. Kind of seems like we're one of the only people awake. It's 11:40 p.m. Bunny right there. Right there, right in front of us. Is Colfax the main drag? Not really. So the other night when I was in Denver and I was walking around, it said Colfax is the largest street in the United States. It spans 50 miles, something like that. The oldest and the longest. And now in 2025, it's kind of the seedy part of town. It's where the ladies of the night hang out. Prostitution, drugs. I was always on Colfax because that's where they have 3 of the main concert venues I'll go to. I'd always go to this one called Mammoth Event Center. Now it's called the Fillmore. The other one mid-block was the Ogden Theater, which I still go to a lot. And then right down the street, a couple blocks down, is Bluebird Theater. Between those 3 venues, I went to hundreds of shows just at those 3. Can we feed him? Let me see what I have. If I threw anything out there, Cadbury egg, he'd probably just run. I do have High Chew. Also, if you're looking for movies to watch Team America. Matt and Trey Parker did that. This is what I have. High Chew. They're Linda's, but I'm sure she'd share. That's kind of a long time for him just to chill there, right? You could make a stew out of that. So my dad was born and raised in Iowa. So was my mom. So were all 4 of my grandparents. Born and raised in Iowa. And I would go back and visit where my dad grew up, his hometown. And my dad said that he and his brothers, because he had a couple brothers and sisters, they would shoot pigeons with a BB gun and sell them to a lady in town that made pigeon soup. And that's how they would get their spending money. And I was like, that has to be a lie. So I would ask my other aunts and uncles, I'm like, did my dad really shoot pigeons to sell them to this lady to make pigeon soup? They were like 100%. Anytime that they brought fresh pigeons to this lady, she made soup. And that's... Oh, also, I was talking to my grandma. My grandma's in her late 90s. She was telling me that her parents, that were born and raised in Iowa, never knew what garlic was. Lived their entire lives without tasting garlic, doing anything that had to do with garlic. And that blew my mind. I love garlic. I have been loving garlic for a long time. Heavy, heavy, heavy on the garlic. When Linda and I first started dating, we would do like spaghetti night, and we had our garlic press, and we would just have, I don't even know how many little cloves of garlic. All right, let me see if I can pet this bunny. So right when I got out, a second bunny emerged. There were two bunnies the whole time. That bunny's watching the car. That's why I ran back to the car. This second bunny on the left saw my door open. And it is Denver, but this is also the bad part of Denver. This is the Colfax area. Why would they just chill in the street like this? Like the one on the right looks like he's just settling down for a nap. Are you back in the Jeep? Yep, we're back in the Jeep. $6,000 later, we're back in the Jeep. Very happy to be back in the Jeep though. Oh, did you see the third? There's a third bunny. This is third bunny, top left, right there. That looks like a baby. Wow, we have a straight line of bunnies right there. Whoa, the one all the way up there is a baby. That one. Oh, that's the mom. She's like, get out of the street. But this one's just sleeping. The numbers don't lie. Please move back to LA. I don't know. I haven't seen 3 bunnies in a row like that in LA. Just back away slowly. All right, let me see if I can back up. We'll see what happens. This one that's in front of me, it was very active until I decided to zoom in on it. 60 Crips bunnies. See if I can pass him. See if I'll move and we can pass. Jeez, you really are sleeping. Crazy. I know of a spot where there are a couple hundred prairie dogs. And when you pull up the street, they all start squeaking. Super old school van right here. 18 van. Tells you my dog just brewed a chicken nugget. I will have a nugget tree next. Oh, buried. That's awesome. It's gonna look like that huge pink tube, the nugget tube. Felzu, thank you so much. There's an old school Jaguar I want to see if we can look at over here. It's like an Austin Powers Jaguar. I just don't know where I'm gonna park. Let me see if I can park it here. gonna make my own parking spot right here. 3 bunnies at one time in a message is a message from God. That might be true. Thank you, Randy. That's my first ever triple bunny like that. Mr. Bunny. Whoa, I like the exhaust. It's like 2 straws sticking out. 1966 Jaguar. You know what? Probably about 4 years ago now, I was in Orange County and there was a call that there had been a really bad crash kind of over by UCI, University of California, Irvine. I went over there and it was a philanthropist that was driving one of his rare cars to UCI. So he was I want to say he was a professor. No, like he wasn't a teacher there. He had some sort of business. Maybe he was a teacher there. But he got into a really bad crash right near UCI. He was a multi-billionaire. I think he ran like antivirus. He made antivirus software, kind of like McAfee. He passed away because the vehicle that he crashed in didn't have any safety features at all. So whenever I see these old cars, I'm almost positive it was an old Jaguar. I'm like, yeah, the vehicle's so dope until anything happens and you just get like crumpled inside of it. I'm pretty sure there's no roll bar in there. But yeah, that dude could have just lived the rest of his life drinking margaritas on the beach. But the vehicle that he drove that day didn't have any safety features and he passed away. It's a sad story. And nobody covered it. Like none of the... I sent it into the stations. At the time, they didn't cover it. I have the video up on my YouTube and people have left comments about it, like looking for him, and then they see like, oh my God, he passed away in Orange County. This is one of the things I love about the Jeep, the braking system. It's got a Viper, like race car braking system. And these brakes have saved me so many nights. Brembo brakes. When you have a vehicle that is fast, you need good brakes. This thing is fast. 6.4 liter Hemi. I love the seats too. And the dash looks cool, especially compared to like the new electric cars. The dash on this looks so premium. The push to start. The Viper was the big car when I was in high school. It was like the craziest design, and it had all of the Dodge premium parts. And then when they started selling the SRT, this is my third SRT. I had a 07 and then a 09, and this is a 2012. Horrible gas mileage, but super fun. Like, I really like to drive. I got my license the day that, I got my learner's permit at 14. And then I was driving before I had my driver's license. These side streets here, very dark. And this is sort of like where affordable housing is. Not super safe, but affordable. Just wait till I buy my GX 460. What's GX 460? That sounds familiar, but I don't know what that is. This is a Methodist church right here. At the time, so when I had the 07 and the 09, it was a smaller SRT than this one. It almost was like a car shape versus a SUV shape. It was just smaller. And then when I got this one of the things that I really liked about it is it has 2 anti-sway bars, which the other one didn't have. So this one's way better for turning at high speed and just kind of handling high speed in general. But they used all of the top premium parts that Chrysler Mopar has. So like all of the best Viper parts, all of the best of all of their lines of stuff. And then this vehicle has cooling seats. So it's got ventilated seats. It's this button right here. No, sorry, that's the heater. It's this one right here. And that is anybody that's ever going to buy a car in the future, make sure that it has this, the ventilated seats, especially if you live in California. That saved me day after day after day. Your back doesn't sweat at all. It just makes it feel very cool. And I don't know if I could ever have a vehicle that doesn't have that. That's the best feature. Oh, that's a bike shop. This is the Lakewood Cop right here to my left. Lakewood has a little amusement park, like an old school amusement park. Ron Chant, thank you for 6 months. I missed that. Thank you, Ellie, for letting me know. And Krylid Crisis, thank you for the 10. I think I missed that too. Nice. So we have a police escort going down Colfax. That makes me feel 1% safer. Oh, buddy. Oh, did you see that? There was just a shooting star to the top right of this third right light. Did anybody else see that? Wow. So last stream I saw a woman with her boobs out, and then this stream I saw a shooting star. We're getting lucky. Both of those were super lucky for me. I didn't wish on the boobs, but I'll wish on the star. I should have wished on both. If that's not a thing, we should make it a thing. Wishing on boobs. Same way that they wish on the shooting stars. Oh, you did see it? Yes. I'm going to go back and look later on. It seemed like something was happening before that too. I talked myself out of it, but that second one was dark. It was a streaker. Zach stuff when you wish upon a boob or a star. Thank you, Zach. Zach, I don't know if you were here last weekend. I was on 16th Street Mall. I'm riding my scooter down. I'm looking at there's a dude like leaned over talking to this girl. She's kind of like laid back a little bit. And I remember thinking like, wow, that dress that she has on, they made it like a black dress, but then right around the boobs area, they made it flesh color. And I was just thinking to myself, like, that's a smart design. Like, it's not showing anything, but that's like making me think that, you know, she's not wearing anything. And then I get up there, and right as I get close, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's just sitting there with her boobs out. And then she's making eye contact with me, like, yep, this is happening right now. I went back home. Linda was like, anything eventful happen? I was like, yeah, a girl with her boobs out on 16th Street Mall. And she's like, I want to see. So then we rewound it, and it wasn't like, you could see in the corner that something was going on, but it wasn't like copyright strikeable, which is better for me. I don't know what this dude's doing. This is Colfax, so he could be doing kind of anything. Did he just throw that in the street? What is that, bro? And this dude walking behind. Oh shit. This dude's grabbing his newspaper. Read all about it. Get your paper here. Lot of car dealerships, a lot of pawn shops. Oh, you threw it again. You think he's gonna go back and get it? It kind of looks like it maybe used to be a telephone book. No, bro, don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything crazy. Oh, he's throwing a... Oh. That was the best time for us to get out of there. Before he threw the rest of that stuff in the road. On the left and right, pay by the half-hour motels down here. This is a cool building. What the heck? That's a hand. This 7-Eleven is opened. And they have a fresh stack of cowboy hats here. If you maybe forgot your cowboy hat, they got you. Or if you need any bulk pizza boxes, they got you. This dude just turned in and then turned right back out. That might be somebody watching the stream. Frank's Barbecue. You can see the mountains in his glasses. Jeremy, I think he was doing a magic trick. How to make trash disappear. He made us disappear. I got too scared. I don't want to drive over it. Okay, while it was buffering, you missed a dude just jump out of the bush and run across the road super fast. I think you missed it. I was just driving and out of nowhere a dude just like froggers across the road. Big. Yeah, last time I was on this stretch of Colfax, it was buffering a little bit here too. I was kind of expecting it in that area. Sorry about the bufferings. Oh, that dude was riding like a little infant's scooter. Hey, here's another 7-Eleven on the left. 3 7-Elevens within like 4 or 5 blocks. And they're all doing business. But that first one had the most cowboy hats. First one had a big O stack of cowboy hats. Jeremy, he missed my message. Let me see if I can... Hold on, let me see if I can scroll back up. No, it's not letting me go super far. Todd, can you put the message... Or wait, let me see. Todd, can you put the message in one more time and I'll try to catch it. Wait. Oh, member for 29 months. Todd, thank you so much, bro. Dang, that's a long time. Todd, thank you so much. Here's where we started the stream. Empower Field, our NFL Denver Bronco team plays here. And then this parking lot right here, this used to be where McNichols Arena was. And that's where the Denver Nuggets played. That's where the Colorado Avalanche played. I saw Nirvana there. And then this is Meow Wolf right here in the corner. If you come to Denver, also definitely check out Meow Wolf. Meow Wolf is like an adult playground. I guess it's kids' playground too. Here's downtown. Ooh, I like the blue and pink Christmas tree there in the middle. Or steeple or whatever that is. This is this route that we're on right now. I would get off I-25 on Colfax, and then I would turn into this campus right here. This is the Auraria campus. And there's a college here, Metropolitan State University of Denver. Everybody calls it Metro. There's also a community college down here called CCD, Community College of Denver. Ooh, it looks like there's either somebody's pulled over or there's a crash up here. Kind of looks like a crash. It looks like a minivan that might have gotten... I see like there's no light on the passenger side. Let's do a drive-by real quick and see what we're working with. I'm always talking about how if you go to any of those colleges, they have like a reciprocity thing that you can take classes at. Oh, it's a 3-car pileup. Look. No. 3-car pileup. I'm looking to see if there's a place I can park. Ooh, all the way over here. That's a big trek. Oh, I was gonna take a right there, but there's a cop behind me. You'll see the cop here in a minute. He's on my right-hand side. I thought he was gonna get behind me. Now we're getting behind him. That looked like an undercover cop. Todd, thank you again. 29 months is a long time. This is a bad area. So I'm going to try to find as safe of a parking spot as I can. And I hope if I do park and get out, then it doesn't buffer out. I can park right there. I think this is across from where the crash is. Yeah, it is. This is a sketchy area, sketchy gas station. And a super sketchy McDonald's right here. I mean, just look at any of the people that are walking around out here. I've seen that dude before. I've seen that guy downtown. With a light rail just passed right by that crash. It looks like maybe a Mitsubishi SUV and then possibly a Mercedes, or I don't know, and then like a Camry. Let me see if I can walk us over there. Erica Delauder, hi Jeremy. Erica is here. What up? Erica is in the hella sketchy neighborhood. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go across the street. I think I'm gonna stay here by the car. But I will zoom in over here. I'll put you guys right in the little nook of this tree right here, so you can get a look. You can get a look from the nook. Oh, the light rail's passing behind him again. I'm gonna guess that this is the biggest thing that's gonna happen for these cops tonight. Actually, night before last, there was a high-speed chase on I-25, and they crashed the guy out. They like pit maneuvered him. I'll show you the video when we get back to the car. They were doing a chase, and they you see the well, you probably can't see it. The rue bars on the front of that police vehicle. They like hooked him in there and then did a turn and wrecked him. I think that first car, that kind of looks like a Subaru, that's gonna be okay. And the next two, I don't think so. I think there's probably some engine damage. It's a human centipede. There was just a golf cart behind us at the McDonald's. And there were 4 people on the golf cart. No license plate on the golf cart, just golf cart driving around. Probably went through drive-through. Another reason I don't want to go to the other side, there's like 2 people chilling over here that are all sad. Kind of looks like it might be a little girl too. Comforting her dad or something. Alright, let's get out of here. Sketch. This dude looked like he had a gas mask on right here. He's got like shorts and a gas mask. That's why I said, see his like whatever mask. I was like, yeah, I think it's time to leave. This dude's like approaching me with a gas mask on. That's no bueno. No bueno. Jeremy Lemonade Cars. Well, we saw 3 bunnies and then we saw a 3-car pileup. And things happen in 3s, so we're gonna see some other amazing 3s thing tonight. We're gonna see Jack Ritter and Suzanne Summers. Doodly doodly doo, 3's company do. Woo. When it's him and her, 3's company too. Alright, here's your last shot of the human centipede crash here. Yuck. There was a bunch of stuff on the sidewalk. I wonder if they took all that out before they got towed. Toad. See, we're not buffering as much. This is... Oh, there's a dude sleeping, sitting down right there on the left. Jeez. What's he grabbing? Cuts right through. This area of Denver generally has decent reception. I have it on 720p just to see if we can get lucky. Here's where Mama Hill wanted us to go, Belco Theater. I think they were having like a license plate scrubbing competition that she couldn't make it to, so she wanted to see what her competition was. She said, Jeremy, go by Belco, please. Oh, this is the guy we saw drive by earlier. It looked like he was driving with his arms like no-handed. Pretty cool. That's a tiny bike for him. This is in case he wrecks. He can like skid on that back shark fin. Shark fin skid plate. That's what I need for my e-bike. Big old shark fin. Oh, and a cop is behind us too. That dude better act right. John Q. Law is behind us. I might lose reception, but I want to show the art in here. I'll just show you these two and then I'll get out of here. Randy told you 3 bunnies is a sign. You did, you called it. Randy, thank you again. I think that's your 3rd sticker. Oh no! It's trying to trap us in here. No, I can't let that happen. No. I kind of don't know what to do right here. All right, don't try this at home. We're gonna do something crazy. Oh my God. I just backed out of the way that we came in. Ooh, don't tell anybody. Do not tell anybody. I was scared that it was gonna ask us for a ticket that we didn't have. Ooh. New digital billboard here. I don't know if anybody's new, but I really, really dislike these really bright digital billboards. These are all over LA. Just as you're driving by, huge commercials distracting you. But in LA, it's so much worse, especially across from Crypto, which is where the Lakers play. Oh, look at the buddy system. Oh, he jumped off. Oh, he's getting back on the buddy system. Oh, and this is a one-way street. I just tried to go down it. If anybody's new, we go down one-way streets like a couple times a stream. You know it's not AI, Jeremy, because I'm still going the wrong way down a one-way. That's gonna be my next merch drop, is a one-way sign and then me going the opposite way on the road. pretty much every night I do that. And I've never done one on purpose. I don't know why anybody would, but happened all over in LA. Happens at least once a night here. It's kind of a stream thing. I don't really do it off stream. Something about being on stream. But yeah, this is Friday night. Actually, it's Saturday morning because it's 12:21, but there's barely anybody outside. But a lot of scooter kids. Almost every night we're out here, we see gangs of scooter kids. Last week, I think, was my scooter week. I should have warned everybody so they could get some Dramamine. The scooter rides get a little bumpy. It still blows my mind that last year at this time, this is when I was getting swatted. So somebody called in that my vehicle was shooting at another vehicle. And I said, oh, there's a police helicopter right here. Let's follow it and see where it's going. And then it started following me. And I was like, oh, that's a bad sign. I wonder if they're going to pull me over. And then bunch of cops started following me, but with their lights off. I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna pull me over. And then they pulled me over at gunpoint, told me to get on the ground, put a knee in my back, handcuffed me. That was about this time last year. And then fast forward 1 year later, my life is just so chill. It's so like laid back, peaceful. I'm lounging in like some slippers. Who in this chat was watching that live? That would have been way more fun to have been watching from home than actually a part of it. You knew exactly what was happening too. Oh, there's a couple on that scooter. That's the thing. R.A. Clark was here. Desiree, Mike K, Greg. That's the thing. Somebody came into this chat earlier and said, the numbers don't lie, go back to LA. If I moved back to LA, or if I was even there like twice a month or something, would the numbers go up? They would, because we'd be looking at like really entertaining stuff. Maybe, flipped cars or house fires or whatever. It would be better for the stream, but just my wife and I, the peacefulness that we've had this last year, it's going to be tough to give it up. Not saying that we're not probably going to, because that was our plan, to not have kids so that we could live really light and travel. And that's still the plan. We're going to try to get out of the country, do some visiting. We both want to go to Norway, Finland, Sweden, maybe Switzerland. Look at this dude. Oh, I thought he was going to pull it up. Do I miss LA though? I really do. I like LA a lot. I got pretty decent at navigating all of the different areas around LA. I was there for over 20 years. It seemed like there was always an opportunity for me to be in a new area that I'd never been. 20 years in, I was still like discovering new places almost every night. But some of it was super sketch too. And then when I was back in the beginning of June, that just shows what can happen at any time. That's when the ice raid stuff was going on. And at any time, that city could just go into like riot mode. Oh, here are the homeboys that we saw earlier, the scooter dudes. Whoa, look at all the people partying over here. There's like swimsuit stuff going on over here. This girl looks like she just got back from like this summer pool. This is a block away from Union Station, which is the train station. Is Lindsay in here? Lindsay, did you make it tonight? Whoa. What is this place on the corner? It looks like a bread spot. This street is called Wazi. I'm on patrol too. Overnight security. What up, Clint? I think I would be good overnight security. I stay up late. Pretty sure I stay up later than anybody I know. I go to sleep right before the sun comes up most nights. Ooh, this might be the thumbnail right here. The Taste the Rainbow Skittles edition. Last weekend when I was down here, they were showing a Paul McCartney, what's it called? I was looking at that guy coming up behind me. They were projecting a Paul McCartney concert that's going to go on, I think like October 11th or something like that. And the picture they used of Paul McCartney looked like Eddie Money. Remember that year that they had a hologram Tupac at Coachella? They need to have hologram Eddie Money. Whoa. That dude was just heading right for us. It's a taco bar. Tzatziki taco. Turtle Butt in here? What up, Turtle Butt? I'm gonna go down here and see if there's a spot for us to park. Ooh, this is overnight security girl right here. Jeez. Overnight security of the world, Craig. Ooh, something's going on at the baseball stadium. That's in the distance there, that spotlight. And this dude's driving around with his lights off in front of us. 12:30 at night. Ooh. I think that might have been on purpose. He was pulling up behind the back of the train station there with no lights. This big sailboat thing is what I wanted to walk on. I don't see any place to leave the car though. I love all these LED lights. What do you think this dude's doing? Is he counting something? Ooh, you know what? I might be able to park in front of this truck for one momento. Bet I can. It was last week that we saw somebody getting towed though. Maybe if I just do it really fast, it'll be okay. Alright, I'm gonna run everybody up to that bridge. I'm gonna do it fast. So we saw that tow truck driver pull that dude's out-of-state truck in like a minute and a half. Man, I hope this keeps the signal. Please don't tell me. I was friends with a couple tow truck drivers in Orange County, and I swapped numbers with them, and they would call me and tell me about certain incidents that were happening and being like, nobody's over here covering it. Here are the scooter dudes we saw earlier. Scooter dude crew. We saw these dudes over by the museum that I went the wrong way out of the parking garage. This is my first time coming up on this. I don't even know what to call it. Looks like a big sailboat. And then look at these tie downs right here. I know it's buffering a little bit. This is cool up here. Damn, I definitely have to come back during the day. That is that's the mountain range out there. This will be a sick spot to see the sunset. Wow, Denver loves their flowers. When we were in Fort Collins weekend before last, it was kind of like this. Just tons of flowers everywhere. It smells so good right here. Something that I rarely ever said when I was in downtown LA. Oh yeah, this is the escape parks over here. Bunch of security dudes down there on the right. Yeah, this is dope. We're definitely coming back here. And then that is a hill that goes up to like the restaurant area. Linda and I had a date night over there a couple months ago. We got some really good food. This is a park. And then to the left is the Platte River where we sometimes stop and look at the ducks, kind of over by REI. So the difference between this and LA, not a lot of people out, and it just looks very clean. And because of the help of these flowers, it smells really clean. So this is what we came up here to see. I don't know what you call that. Art, maybe? Here are the cables that are holding this down. And it's actually like twisted cable. Twisted steel. Alright, it might buffer a little bit as I walk down on this other side. But I'm headed back to the car. Ooh, this might be the thumbnail. That looks cool. The cables look like Twizzlers. They do look like pull and peel. Linda loves pull and peel Twizzlers. Some of those dark areas are sketch. Smells good down here. It's rained almost every day or every other day for quite a while. It smells very clean down here. This is awesome inside. This looks like a classy building. No homeless. So there were a couple homeless people. It looked like they were up there as I was leaving. But it's not a ton. It's mostly in like certain areas. Here's the nighttime security guard watching this. In case something happens to us, he can upload it to kick.com. Look at the scooter crew over here. Hearing the train too. Did you hear Scooter dude just slam on the brakes up here? Right there. You can hear him getting wild. Skrrr! Oh, here goes the crew. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. This is that whole crew of dudes right here. These dudes are just tearing through down. Looks like fun. Good night, Donald Fielding. I'm going to be live tomorrow night if you want to come hang out with us. Thank you for chilling with us. When I say tomorrow night, I mean tonight, because it's actually Saturday right now. So I started Friday night late, now it's early Saturday. Jeremy, it's a scooter cruise takeover. When I was on my scooter last weekend, I was like, oh, these rented scooters are going faster than my scooter. And then somebody said, no, you're fat. And then when I read that, when I got back home, I was like, that's probably true. They're probably going faster than I am because I'm fatter. This is the kind of the backside of the train station. Central. Linda likes this spot. Earlier tonight, Linda and I went to Chick-fil-A for dinner, and it was like $34 for nothing. I got a wrap, I know it buffered back there. What I was saying is, Linda and I went to Chick-fil-A earlier, and for the two of us to eat, it was $34. I got a wrap and a spicy deluxe. She got a kid's meal, and she subbed the drink for a peach shake. $34. So now just to eat fast food is like what I used to pay for the two of us to go out to eat, which sucks. That's why we try to do a lot of stuff on coupon. Hey, Warlock, it's in here. Warlock, good to see you, bro. What up? This area is nice and quiet. Yeah, right now it is. But this is next to the train station, and pretty sure everybody realizes that's like hotbed for criminal activity. But I love all these flowers. Denver smells really clean. And I think it's because it rains a lot. They also let people use the restroom when you ask. If you want to use the restroom in LA, they just laugh at you. They're like, no, we don't have one. You know they do. Flowers everywhere. Scooters everywhere. This dude has like all his luggage on the scooter. What if he's Uber Eats right here? Got to get some late night tacos. That's another thing that LA definitely has over Denver is late night tacos. I always knew where to get late night tacos. Here, maybe you could order tacos at like a late night cafe. It might buffer a little bit through here. But this is the area where we saw the fireworks. So Rockies Stadium is just to the right. Worst team in Major League Baseball. Or I don't want to say worst team. The team with the worst record. There might be some Rockies in the stream tonight. I didn't mean worst team. I meant worst record. Please welcome your Colorado Rockies. Currently in last place. What's cool about that, though, is that's what they based that movie Major League off of. Charlie Sheen, Wesley Snipes, Corbin Burnson. The owner was a lady that didn't like the team. She wanted to sell it. So she was trying to make them be in last place. And I'm not going to ruin it for you, but they pulled together and made it into a good season. I don't eat much fast food, just Culver's and Panda. Culver's is good. I haven't been to Culver's in a while, but it used to be that Culver's had cheese curds and so did Good Times. And Good Times just discontinued their cheese curds. So they basically discontinued my business with that one move. Here's the other side of the baseball stadium. I love almost anything to do with cheese. I'm a big cheese guy. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Pepper jack, provolone, cheddar, Gruyere, Gouda, Parmigiano. I like the cheese. Hey! Neve here. Jeremy, do you like the music they play at Tomorrowland? What up, Neve? First of all, what up? I don't know. I don't know what kind of music they play at Tomorrowland. I'm thinking it's like electronic. But if anybody hasn't told you, your tastes in everything change so much over your life. And I'm 45 years old right now. It's cool to see what things have changed, and then it's also cool to see what things haven't. For instance, I listen to a lot of the same music now that I was listening to when I was like 15, 16, 17. Wow, those lights look cool. And then it's also crazy to think about how my tastes in food have changed. I used to hate onions. Now I love onions. Oh, here's the Paul McCartney banner. Paul McCartney got back? That's what they're going with as their slogan? Paul McCartney got back? Did Sir Mix-a-Lot have something to do with that campaign? They're like, we hired Sir Mix-a-Lot to sprinkle his Seattle genius on this project. Here's what he came up with. Paul McCartney got back. I want them real thick and juicy. So find that juicy double. Paul McCartney's in trouble, begging for a piece of that bubble. Oh, we found where the kids are partying. Dang. We got some crazy outfits going on. This cop's parked the wrong way, and you can see him standing there. Looked like his hand was near a weapon. Oh, he had his hand by his nightstick. Man, that was really, really bad timing on the buffering. You just missed a lot of really creative outfits right there. They might have caught me, but it would have been worth it. This is right around the corner from where the big clubs are. Oh, and back to me talking about how much your tastes change. 20 years ago, I wanted to go out to these clubs. I wanted to listen to loud music. I wanted to be around other people. Now, it's just so much more fun to be with like a small group of people that you know. For me anyway. When I was younger, I wanted to be around a lot of people. Oh, these are similar to the outfits you missed while it was buffering. There are a lot of ladies out here wearing like the skimpy dresses. These girls are all dressed alike. She's holding like her wardrobe malfunction boob right there. Like Janet Jackson. DDTV, what up? Daniel, Erica. DDTV missed everyone. Hey, we missed you too. Welcome to Denver on Saturday morning. It's almost 1 in the morning. This girl has like creative leggings right here. I don't know what you call that. It's like twisted around her leg. It's like ribbons that go all the way up her leg. When I take this left turn, this is where the party area is. Doesn't look like it's super poppin' tonight, but this is where it's going down. Meet me at the mall. It's going down. Oh, this girl has her sunglasses on right here. Yeah. Future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. What is this dude wearing? Is that a costume? It's a cape. That's the cape of the night right there. Bro has a cape. Wow, dude. Thought it was like a beach towel or something. It's his cape. Wow. Corey Hart fan. Brody, that's funny. Okay, so two of the most poppin' clubs here are on the right and left. The one on the right is called Dirk's Bentley's Whiskey Row. The one on the left is Jaguar Room. Cape Man, wonder if he can fly. Lighthouse shower curtain. She's got her Wonder Woman outfit on. Oh, that dude just picked her up. This dude has a big old bottle of liquor on the top of the car. That's illegal. Kind of. Ooh. These girls definitely are using fake IDs right here. No way these girls are 18. Or 21, I mean. What happened to the rest of her shorts? She left the bottom half of her shorts in the Uber. Here's where it's bumping over here. This girl's got sunglasses on too. And she's vaping. Interesting. Well, this guy's got an OnlyFans shirt on. Or no, Only Dads maybe. See, look at all the homies chilling over here. This is the spot. Look at these girls. That might be the thumbnail right there. Lighthouse, this is the rickshaw for you right here. All lit up. Looks like it can fly. And then here's the rooftop bar. And then look at all the bacon wrapped hot dogs. Get your bacon wrapped hot dogs, yeah. I wonder how many they sell per night. Look at her patriotic pants right here. He's like, I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a nitrous dog today. Not nitrous. Oh, here's this. Oh, whoops. Here's the outdoor spot that I like to watch sports. Right here. Look at the screen on the back wall. Nitrate sickle. There are a lot of cops down here tonight, and I don't know why. Yeah. So 1 cop, 2, 3, there's one over here, 4. Is this a nun right here? This looks like the flying nun. The skipping nun. Was Sally Fields the flying nun? Yeah, I think it was Sally Fields. The flying nun. There are a lot of cops down here. Watch, I'm gonna let this cop pass us. This dude's been behind. I'm make him think we're Uber. Oh, this is the undercover cop dude. This guy's definitely a cop. Should we pull him over? This dude's 100% a cop. All these rickshaws are all lit up. Oh, and look at all the cops over here. Dude, way more cops than normal tonight. This might be the thumbnail. We have a lot of choices on the thumbnail. Oh no, this girl's so drunk. This girl right here in the halter top. She's like hanging on all her friends. So drunk. Dang, she got abducted tonight. She's just gonna wake up tomorrow and not know how any of the night unfolded. When I was growing up, you could be drinking in public like that. Your friends would tell you what happened. You could believe them or not believe them. But now it's like you do crazy stuff and you just end up on social media. Like that Coldplay couple that got caught smooching at the show. I think that was like 2 days ago. Was it 1 day ago or 2 days ago? This couple got caught on the kiss cam at the Coldplay concert. And it was on so many different pages that when I was scrolling through all these different feeds had this couple. It came out like a day later that the girl next to them, like there was a girl laughing kind of to the left. She was the HR person at their company. So it was like the head dude, like the CEO, and then another high-ranking person. Oh my God, I just missed the best outfit. Hold on, we gotta go back. This girl was just wearing like a Tinkerbell outfit. Can I go right here? Man. It's like butt cheek Friday night out here. See how this girl has her butt cheeks out? The one that I'm going back for, this Tinkerbell girl, she had like the lion's share of the butt cheeks showing. Is that the new thing? Showing the cheeks. Oh, this dude's pulled over right here. Oh, that's not good. And he wasn't in there. He might have been in the back of the cop car. They're making me feel overdressed. I have a sweatshirt on right now. This dude has a sweatshirt just on his back. Extra. Get it, bro. For everybody out here on a scooter, there's like 2 cops for each scooter, bro. And I don't see there being any reason for all these cops. Oh, remind me to show you the high-speed pursuit from the other night. Maybe I'll do that up here. So what is tonight? Tonight's the 19th. On the 16th, so 2.5 days ago, there was a high-speed pursuit on I-25, which is kind of the main... I guess I-70 is maybe one of the main ones too, but I-25 is a big highway here, or interstate. And there was a high-speed pursuit, and then they ended up pit maneuvering the guy, and he smashed into the guardrail. I've never seen this many cops down here. It's like Friday night, such a dead night. Let's see if I can pull over right here and show you this video. See, look, there's another cop moving over there. Maybe we should go see what they're looking at. Here, I'll show you the video real quick. Here's the high-speed pursuit. I-25 and like 84th. So he bumps him, and then boom! It looked like he was already missing a tire. Boom! That's on I-25 on the highway. So you know how cops have the like RU bar on the front, the like ram bar? He like hooked him, and the dude was already missing a tire, but boom! Slammed into the middle. Here's the, hold on. Here are the details. Suspect fled on foot. And that area, Thornton, usually pretty chill area. Oh, look at these two. They just went to a white party. I need to get a cape. After seeing that dude's cape, I think I could get down with that. Ooh. See, look, there really was a white party. Now you're dressed in black. When I left, you were dressed in what? Can you feel me? Never seen this many cops down here. It's a crazy. Oh, this butt cheeks girl finally got her scooter. Yeah. The Tinkerbell butt cheeks girl left. Those two are racing. Police activity. Ooh, they're running the red. Right by the cops. There's just no rules for these scooters. You can do whatever you want. Whip it around on the sidewalk, bus lane, bike lane, run the red, wrong way down a one-way, anything. Dro, you just left a like. Hey, thank you. I just left a like. Thank you, man. Thank you to all the heroes in the chat smashing the like button. Why did they escalate this so much? What did they find in the car? Limited edition Pez dispenser. You're gonna want to see this. It's a Steve Irwin Crocodile Hunter Pez dispenser. Everybody get down here. Pizza truck right here. Shannon Hansen's in the house for the Jeremy Reed Cape Fund. That is so sweet of you. If I get a cape, I'm gonna sew Shannon's patch into the side of it. Look at this cop just chilling. He's making it look like fun. Is he policing or is he just lounging? Wow, this building since 1917. Wow. Shannon Hansen for the Jeremy Reed Cape Fund. That is so sweet. Thank you. I don't have my P.O. box anymore, but if I did, I'd have everybody send me a cape. Oh, here are all the cops. There must have been a little 70s style fisticuffs happening down here. Oh no, this guy's passed out back here. No. Too much Capri Sun. Oh, here are the cops talking to somebody. They're talking to these girls right here. She's got a headlock around her homie. I might roll down the window and let you hear just a small bit of this music. Here's what it sounds like down here. It doesn't even sound like music. Oh, this girl's had a lot to drink right here. Oh no, she's crying. This dude's got his short shorts on. Woo! He's like, I'll just wear my biker shorts to the club. You can see his like underwear under the shorts. Brew. Man, it's really buffering at all the wrong times tonight. Look at this girl just wearing a swimsuit. Girl. Look at this girl's Chewbacca boots. Some Wookiee had to die for those boots. Chewie. What a Wookiee. I said Chewie. What a Wookiee. Jeremy, what is the title track in the background? Oh, I can't tell you. There's some music. Some of this music is mine. Some of it is some friends of mine. Thank you for asking. I might tell you in an email, not on stream. This dude's drumming and dating. Dang, the bikers are loading up over here. Here's the music I'm playing. Unreleased. Whoa, don't do it, bro. Man, I'm seeing some crazy stuff, but I just can't get in the right areas to show you. There are all these cops that are out, and there is a lot of traffic. So it's hard for me to just like stop and zoom in because I have my phone up in the air. But man, there are some creative outfits out here tonight. This is the trend right now, like big jeans. Not quite Jinko jeans, but like big jeans. Does anybody remember Mr. Green jeans from Captain Kangaroo? Was it Dr. Green jeans? Whoa, here's where the outfits are banging. A lot of club kids out here tonight. This dude brought out the orange pants. Yes. I'm wearing my orange hoodie. Broncos approved. This girl getting pizza? Ooh, another orange hoodie. What up, bruh? And this girl has orange Cheetos hair. Or cheese puffs, I mean. Yum. I could actually go for some cheese puffs. This might be Chester Cheeto's sister right here. Cheeto hair, that's so cool. It's not easy being cheesy. Look at how many cops are chilling. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 40 cops just hanging, telling jokes, sharing smokes, taking tokes. My car is showing 79 degrees outside. What the heck? Is that Uber? Uber. This is the new Tesla Juniper in front of us right here. Kind of in front of us, this black one. Linda and I were just in one of these the other day. We did full self-driving mode like Waymo. It was so scary. Like letting AI drive for you is terrifying. Don't do it. Don't do it. Wow, there are a couple clubs going off tonight. This one is for sure. Oh, this girl's literally wearing swimming suit top right here. Jeez. I'm wearing a sweatsuit. She's wearing a bikini. This girl's wearing like insane clown posse looking bikini top. And this girl's wearing 3D glasses. Oh no, it's a hat. I thought she was in virtual reality for a second. This dude's not even in real reality right here. Oh, he's trying to make her feel guilty. He's trying to go for the guilt trip. How intense his eyes are. Dude has like Charles Manson eyes. She's like, get off my belt loop, bro. She's a Tron. I can't tell anybody down here anything. I'm the old guy that wouldn't understand. And that kind of fits. There's a lot down here I just don't understand. The world passed me by. I got too old. That's what parents say to kids. We'll tell you when you get older, and then you get older, and then the kids are like, you're too old, you wouldn't understand. I don't know when that sweet spot is where kids think you're right and the parents think you're right. Probably. The rent is too damn high. I'm not sure what the plan is for tomorrow night. I might try to take us to a new area and do some exploring. Witnessing that, I'm glad I'm 48 and only out on occasion. Yeah, I'm only out on occasion as well. more and more there are like little kids down here. Like, I think this girl is selling bacon wrapped hot dogs with her mom. Yeah, this is the girl that when I was on my scooter, I saw her, she was getting the onions ready on the bacon wrapped. Does anybody remember that? She was so happy. But it's 1:22 in the morning. Like, what time does that little girl go to bed? 4:30? I missed it again. Scooter Boys crew from earlier just passed us running the red. And they were swerving all, like, in and out of cars, kicking their feet. Scooter Boys, this crew of Scooter Boys is going crazy. No rules. No F's given. Oh, I'm hearing some honking. Scooter Boy click. There's like 13 or 14 of them on scooters, and then there's one dude on a rented bike, and the dude on the bike's trying to go crazy too. And then this dude is ground effects is just working his way in. That was big when I was in high school, putting those ground effects lights under your car, so it looked like you were glowing around. Where are we glowing? Scooter Boy click. They're going like in and out of the sidewalks. Look like fireflies. The cops are on the lookout. They're just taking over. Look at these dudes. They can't be stopped. They're lawless. The light in the background there, that's Coors Field. Yeah, please be chill in the chat. If you get banned in my chat, that's it. You won't be unbanned. There are people that email me all the time trying to get unbanned. It doesn't work. If you're banned for life. Is this LA? This is Denver, Colorado. And then this is Union Station. Famous building here in Denver. Wow, it looks pretty tonight. You can take the last train to Clarksville right here. Mickey Dolenz. Take the last train to Clarksville. Oh, this is a man right here in a dress. Got it. Got it, bro. Sweet dress. I used to work near Santa Monica and Highland. And there were a lot of women in dresses like that. And then you'd get close and they had like Jay Leno jawlines. And then like hands that could palm a basketball. And you're like, oh. That's a woman that was born a man. This is Market Street. This is kind of one of my favorite areas, especially in the daytime. Really pretty area down here. A lot of good food. Reasonable parking prices. There's a movie that I just showed Linda. Actually, she watched it a long time ago, but we just rewatched it recently. It's called Tangerine. It is a movie that was shot on Santa Monica and Highland. There used to be a donut place there called Donut Time. And that's where the ladies of the night would kind of wait there for their clients. And I think that's where Hugh Grant got caught picking up. I don't know if that was Hugh Grant and Divine Brown, or if that was where Eddie Murphy was like, oh yeah, Eddie Murphy was down there looking for love at like 4 a.m. He picked up a lady of the night and he was like, oh, I was just giving her a ride. She'd been going through some stuff. You missed this cop looking in my car. This girl has a pretty nice outfit. This cop pulled up next to me and was checking out all the streaming gear in the car in super slow-mo. Oh, now he's checking out Ground Effects guy. He is on patrol. Is that a goldfish on the back of her skirt? Oh, here's the white party. These are the girls that just got into the white party. Now I feel overdressed. This girl's wearing like spray paint and latex. I don't see anyone rocking their Labubu. Hello Voltage, thank you. That's what Linda would be out here looking for, is the Labubu. Oh no, girl down over here. No, she's down. Oh no. No. We were out to have fun and now you're passed out on the ground. Lying on the floor, lying on the floor. Look at her shorts right here. They're frayed. The cop is still behind me to my back right. He's kind of watching me, like filming everybody. People just openly doing drugs here on the left. People smoking, a lot of drinking, some dancing. Felzu, girl down in town, away zone. Girl down in town, away zone. Put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up, put your hands up. Whoa, look at these boots over here. She's She's got her Dallas Cowboys boots on, the girl in the white boots. Oh, and the Gilligan hat guy. Oh, bacon wrapped hot dog guy is drumming with the drummer. See him drumming? Then we got Phil drumming back here. Oh, and then this dude's drumming. The bacon wrap dudes are loving it. I had to put the phone down. This dude was just like looking in here for a second. It was not good. Wow, I'm definitely overdressed. Look at the cowgirls getting a ride right here. Oh no, the cops just shut this street down. Damn. And they have their pepper ball gun out. What the heck? Why did they shut the street down? Whoa, look at all the cops over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Whoa. 20 cops just on the ready. Look at the cowgirls back here. Also ready. Well, they're snacking. Girl, we be snacking, we be snacking. Yeah. So the cops shut down the way for me to go straight right there. Oh no, 2 people are fighting over here. They're fighting right here. Right in front of the cops. And we're filming it. Here's a baseball stadium. Oh, and then the cowgirls. Oh, let's follow them. Oh, this dude's trying to have ground effects lights, but he just has like the Temu LED edition. It's okay. Everybody's got to start somewhere. Alright, that's it for me tonight. I will be out a little bit later this evening. It's 1:37 in the morning for me. I'm going to go get some sleep. I will be out later tonight, Saturday night. Hope somebody had fun. I had fun driving you around. Please do me a favor and leave a comment after the stream. I'd really appreciate it. I read all the comments. I would really love that. Please, please, please. And please come back tomorrow night if you want to hang out with me again. I'm going to be live. I'm just not sure where. I don't have a plan. This is me signing out from Denver. Love ya. See you tomorrow.